With great power comes great responsibility. You've all heard this one before. Responsibility to do all the good things you possibly can. The responsibility to help the needy, to protect the weak, to save people. But where should you draw the line? Or should you draw the line? Should you fix everything that seems fixable? No, let me rephrase that. Should you fix everything even if there will be some unknown consequences? That is the delicate premise Isadora's character is based upon. We see Isadora for the first time in one of the memories of the Keeper. We see a hamlet that is literally becoming inhabitable due to rot. In that hamlet, we see a family, a boy who is sick, a helpless father who couldn't do anything for his son, and a girl who is also worried about her sick brother. But for Isadora, the first time she ever got to see magic was in its best and purest form. She saw magic make the rains fall. She saw magic make the grass grow. She saw magic bringing literal life back to the hamlet. She saw magic that day. On that day, she saw all the good things magic can do. And as a child, she got fascinated by the idea of helping people with that power. In the next memory, we see that little girl now, grown up, and in the uniform of Hogwarts. A girl with a rare gift of ancient magic, a girl with sense of helping others, a girl with experience and knowledge of all the good things magic can do. She was in Hogwarts as a student. She was gonna be able to understand magic, learn magic, hone her skills, and eventually use that magic to help people. That definitely doesn't seem like a recipe for an evil person. But with all those qualities, let's just add one more. Her idiosyncratic way of thinking about the application of such magic. How it should be used beyond conventional boundaries. If it means helping people, she'll disregard if any consequences that might happen. Now that stirs up the equation for someone to be an evil person. But still, a person may be reckless, that doesn't mean he or she is evil. Because here comes the dialogue again. With great power comes the great responsibility to use it wisely. And it is very wise from my side to ask you for subscribing because it's a new channel and it's gonna help me a lot, so please. Now she didn't just start human trials, or any trial in general. If you follow the game's main story, throughout the many quests, you will come across her diary pages, which shows how she was doing research on ancient magic, and all the possible ways it could be used to help the people in need. But something isn't adding up until now. If she only wanted to help the people, she could just do it like other keepers were doing when they restored her hamlet. Why go so above and beyond to find out all the possible things magic is capable of doing? And the answer is her father. Even if the hamlet was restored, her brother died. And her father, he couldn't handle the guilt. He stopped talking. She started to feel like she had the power to help, to heal the pain of the people. And for her to not do that was an arbitrary idea that didn't make any sense. In one of her diary pages, we see how she was struggling to watch helpless people suffer even after their physical injuries were cured. She saw them suffering through mental and emotional pain. She felt like magic was powerful enough to help people, but she was the one holding magic back from doing so. And her struggle continued until one day, after finishing her research and practices, she comes back as professor in Hogwarts. With not only more knowledge about the magic, but also more experience. She saw how people actually could be healed by it. She had figured out a way to help those people. She had figured out a way to heal the pain itself. All she had to do now was to convince her fellow professors, the keepers, on how this will save a lot of people, and how it will heal them completely by ridding them of their pain. But the professors had a different opinion. For them, pain was an essential feeling which makes us human. So to take away one's pain is almost like damaging one's soul itself. And hence, any and all practices of using magic in this way should be forbidden. Just because you can't rid the evil doesn't mean you necessarily should. But for Isadora, that was as meaningless as to say please subscribe because you don't. So I'll ask again, subscribe, I really need those subs. You see, when Isadora successfully removed literal pain from her father, she initially thought about storing it. She started looking for ways to contain it safely. She found a perfect material to store it, goblin metal. For that she took help from Goblin, but if this was gonna be only it, then it would have been fine. But where she went wrong was, she started consuming that magic. It gave her more power. more focus. It took over her feelings, making her aggressive and more reckless. And when she went too far by practicing the magic on Hogwarts student and didn't stop when her professors ordered her to, and when she attacked them, she met her end in form of an unforgivable curse by her fellow professor. That magic she consumed, it had started consuming her. So that young Isadora, who wanted nothing but to help people, she was lost in all the darkness of that magic. She was no longer the one who wanted to help. Now she had become the one who wanted to consume more of that magic and feel the rush. And that magic is equivalent of symbiote from Spider-Man movies. You see, I started this video with a dialogue from Spider-Man movie, so it's a full circle moment just to show you how Isadora's story also gives us a full circle moment in the game's story. When I said she took a help from a goblin for containing the magic, the goblin was Bragbor. He was ancestor of Ranrock, who is the main villain of the story. So this was Isadora's story. What do you think? Was she actually evil? Do let me know in comments. If you want to know about Ranrock's connection with Bragbor and how he devised a plan for his final attack on Hogwarts, I can make a video for that. If you want, let me know. Or fuck it. Whatever you want to see, let me know in comments. I'll try to make a video about it. And Doi, where you going? Want to watch a video on how nobody's asking a crucial question about a big plot hole in story? Click this. Or want to watch about how the beginning manages to hook us all? Click here. Hope you have a great day, and I hope I see you again. Bye.